Okay guys, welcome back to another amazing video. I'm very happy to meet you once again. But if this is your first time on this particular channel, I'm Isaac from Sinai Farms, and then in this farm I raise local chickens, but not limited to local chickens. Okay, so if you want to learn more about how to raise local chickens as a business, then this is the right channel for you. Subscribe, join the community, and then let's push it forward. Okay, now in this particular video I would like to discuss something with you, very short and precise. It's about how to feed your birds in order to get the result. Now, whenever it comes to local chickens, it depends on your objective. We have people raise it for meat, people raise it for reselling, people raise it for eggs. So your objective will determine how you are going to feed your birds. You must understand that if you are into egg production, which I preach, if you overfeed the birds, they are not going to perform to the core. And also, if you underfeed the birds, they are also not going to perform. So you cannot take the feeding of the birds for granted. Okay, so yesterday we did a live stream about the feeding schedule, whether you should use a commercial feed or your own formulated feed. You can go and check it out. Okay, but in this particular video, what I would like you to understand is, you as the farmer, you must make sure that you understand the feeding capacity of your birds so that you can take good care of them, and then you get the performance from the birds. Now, whenever it comes to local chickens, when they reach the point of laying, they consume around 70 grams per bird. 70 grams. Okay, if they are laying and then they hit the maximum, you have to move the feeding up by 10 grams, so you can give them 80 grams or even 90 grams. Okay, you have to test these things out to know which one is favorable for your birds. Okay, we have to understand that every bird has a unique ability. It's like we human beings. Some people can eat more than others. So don't forget, birds also behave like that. Now, how do you understand the feeding ability of your birds? The first thing is, you must get a weighing scale. You must be weighing the quantity of feed you are giving to your birds each and every blessed day. So that is the first thing you have to understand. So if you don't have a weighing scale, you have to make provisions for it, that you have to get a weighing scale. That means you are going into actual business. There are certain things which you have to take into consideration whenever it comes to the business aspect of local chickens. Okay, so if you are raising 10 hens and a rooster, you can give them 1 kg of feed. It will be okay for them. If you have 10 hens and 2 roosters, 1 kilogram of feed will be enough for them. Now, if you test this thing out and your birds begin to lay, now you've seen that the birds are not laying to the efficiency, you have to reduce the feed intake by a certain margin. So if you are raising, let's say 100 birds, which they will be consuming 10 kilograms of feed per day, and then you've seen that the birds' performance is not okay, they are just laying about 40%, then you have to reduce the feed intake by 10%, which is a kilo. So you give the birds 9 kg. Okay, if you see that they've improved, then you have to understand that the performance of your birds relies in the 9 kilograms, not the 10. Because if you overfeed them, they are not going to perform. And also, if you underfeed them, they are also not going to perform. Okay, so if I've said that if you have 100 birds, give 7 kilograms of feed to them, and then you've been giving 7 kilograms of feed to the birds, and then the birds' performance is only 40% in egg production, you have to carry out tests to see which one is favorable for the birds. So you have to increase the 7 kilograms to, let's say, 8 kilograms to see whether the performance of the birds will increase. If there is an increment, you increase it to 9 kg to see that the performance will increase. So you have to carry out these multiple tests to understand the feeding ability of your birds, which is directly proportional to the performance of your birds. If you are into egg production, their production rate will be determined by their feeding ability. Okay, so this is what I would like to share with you in this particular video, that you have to carry out tests on your birds to understand their feeding ability. You cannot take my words for it that give 7 kilograms of feed to your birds, and then you've been giving 7 kilograms of feed to your birds, and then their performance is only 50%, and then you are just stuck there. No, you have to move forward, test them out, give them 8 kilograms to see whether there will be an increment. Or if you are giving, let's say, 10 kgs of feed to your 100 birds, and then they are still not performing, their performance is, let's say, 40%, you have to reduce the feed intake for them to see whether the performance is going to increase. If there is an increment, then that is when you understand that the feeding ability of your birds is actually in 9 kg or 8 kg, but not fixed. So what I just want you to understand is feeding your birds is not something which is static. Okay, it's not something which is rigid, it is flexible. So you, the farmer, you have to go the extra mile to carry out this exercise. Okay, so get a weighing scale and start your test today. Okay, so guys, if you enjoyed this particular video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and if you are new, subscribe. Don't forget to use the link in the description to join our Telegram channel. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow for another wonderful video like this.